I remember. I remember being full of hope because he was coming over for the first time, and I wanted a dad more than anything. I had heard my mother talking to my grandparents about how wonderful he was, and I was about to burst with anticipation. That day he brought flowers to my mom, but so much more to me. He gave me hope, he gave me a future, he gave me normalcy, and he gave me his name. Not long after getting married and gaining a ready-made family, he went through the police academy and became a New Orleans police officer. I remember him studying and exercising for months. But most of all, I remember his face being beet red and him being drenched with sweat every day before dinner. He worked 2 details just to put me and my brother through private school. After that, he not only put me through college, but he enrolled also. Always leading by example, he finished before me and went on to earn his master's degree. With that, he went on to become sergeant of the Homicide Division in the 4th District of New Orleans. I was so proud of him, and to call him Dad was incredible. In December of 2007, he was taken from me unexpectedly at the age of 46. I never got a chance to say goodbye or thank him, not only for being in my life, but for giving me a life worth living. That day, not only did my life change, but I changed. I remember feeling the scruff on his neck against my cheek when I gave him a hug. I remember the smell of his cologne, which I often get a whiff of from time to time. But most of all, I remember the feeling of security he gave me. The feeling that no matter what happened, he would be there for me, good or bad. I never fully appreciated how wonderful he was then. But now that I'm a parent, I know how hard he must have worked, struggled, and did without to be the best parent that he could be. They say God takes the good ones young, but I believe he takes the great ones. My mother was a gambling addict with a young daughter. My uncle was addicted to drugs, and my grandparents had their own problems. I never knew why he picked us, but now I know that he was God sent. Without his strength, acceptance, unselfishness, and guidance, who knows what would have happened to me? He was not only sent to save me, but to show by example what it really takes to be a great parent. It's not about what you do while you're here, but for what you're remembered for doing when you're gone.